Everybody. Good morning. As we say in Long Reach, I'm pretty excited to be joining you. Hello, Pastor Sydney. Thank you so much, Flo. uh, Mr. Charles, I think we're ready for you.
Awesome.
Where's Pastor Sydney gone? Okay, yeah, there you are. Excellent. Apologies. We're just going to be getting started now. Pastor Sydney, you can unmute.
Yes, I've done that.
Okay, good, good, good. Thank you so much. I'm so excited by this one.
I am too. Very excited. Very excited. Very excited.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. And for sake of time, I think I'm just going to go ahead and introduce myself for the sake of those who are joining us. And you don't know who the co-hosts are. Myself and Pastor Senior based in Houston will be anchoring today's program with our special guest, the Lion of Africa. So my name is Joyce Alagere, and I'm a trained lawyer with an MBA from the University of Durham here in the UK. I'm also a certified project management professional with over 15 years professional experience across various spectrum of industries. I've worked in the energy sector for British Petroleum. I've worked in telecoms for Vodafone. I've worked in investment banking for a company called Credit Suisse. And currently, I'm a senior program management consultant with a FTSE 100 company here in the city of London in the UK. I'm also a committed leader at my local church where I support the women's ministry. And I'm a Diamond 7 leader with Long Reach Bioscience. And my why is plenty. It evolves all the time. But center for me is, very central for me is the time and financial freedom. I have a young family and I want to be able to spend more time. I can't imagine going back to 4-hour commute every day post the COVID era. So I'm looking forward to working full time, do my own business, and being able to support my family and raise my children myself. Over to you, Pastor Sydney.
Yes, thank you so much, Ms. Joyce. My name is Pastor Sydney Ediosagi. I'm a lawyer by profession also. I have a bachelor's from the University of Benin in Nigeria. I have a master's from the University of Lagos. I've practiced law for 18 years. I'm the founder and senior pastor of the City on the Hill Evangelical Ministries here in Houston. I pastor a church in Houston. I'm also a real estate broker. I own a brokerage also. I've authored some books. I have 5 books in the market. I'm married with 3 children. I'm a Diamond 5 leader here in Long Reach. Thank you so much for the opportunity, Joyce. Let me hand it back to you right now.
All right, thank you so much, Pastor Sydney. And I'm going to be introducing our special guest speaker, Mr. Charles. We can't see you on camera. I saw you earlier on when you first joined us, but I can't see you right now. Let me scroll up. You're there. Can you hear us? Mr. Charles, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you come on video so I can pin you? Oh, fantastic. Awesome. The Lion of Africa himself. All right, so I'm going to be introducing Mr. Charles to our guest. So Mr. Charles Tamboou is a 2-star director with Long Beach Bioscience International. He's a founder and CEO of the Global Bosses Network, a platform where he features veterans in the industry to come and share their experiences to inspire others. He has featured people like Marina Worry, who's the wife of Eric Worry, who is famous for GoPro, himself and Marina run GoPro, and he's interviewed the likes of Teresa Brooks. He has been a trainer for over 7 years, a coach, an entrepreneur, and network marketing professional. He has been in network marketing for over 10 years now, and is privileged to be voted as the #2 top leader in the whole of network marketing business for home, where he was given the title the Lion of Africa in 2019. He was a public office holder for 12 years before he retired into network marketing full time. Charles has mentored several people in the industry, both locally and internationally. I know he runs a Disrupt mentoring program. He's presently the first person to get to the top rank in Long Reach within 11 months in Nigeria and the first male in Africa to achieve such a feat. A father of 3 lovely girls and a husband to the most beautiful woman in the world, Alma Towns, according to Mr. Charles. His passion is to help people to get from where they are to where they want to be. So you're welcome, sir. We are truly delighted to have you today. And this picture, before I proceed, this picture of yours, this flyer, I think I saw it on the Wednesday. I think you became a star director, and that very day I was doing my research on YouTube. I came across a video that you shared on YouTube, 11 months. And you were 1 month in. You said exactly you were 1 month in at that time. You joined Long, which is September 2018. You were a month in and you were excited, and you showed the plan of how you're going to become a star director in just 12 months. So I saw that earlier in the day. Then in the evening in the chat room, I saw this, in my offline chat room for prospects. This flyer came up. I looked at the name, looked at the face, went back to the video. It was the same. So I can never forget this flyer, because for me, that Wednesday sealed it. Because nobody showed me that video. I found it on my own when I typed language into YouTube. So since then, I've always been a fan. I've been watching you closely. I said you did it, the record holder. So I'm super excited. I'm super chuffed to be hosting you this afternoon with Pastor Sydney. So I'm going to get right in. Over to you, Pastor Sydney, to ask, Mr. Charles, the first question for today. We want to find out all his secrets.
Yeah.
He's on the hot seat for a change.
Yes, yes. I'm very excited to be a co-host to this event. His story resonates with me personally because apart from being a male, he's one of the top leaders in the industry. He's been able to excel in such a way that he stands apart. So, sir, stories resonate with people. And your story particularly connects with me. So my question is this: can you at least just give us just a brief, like I say, synopsis of your journey with Longreach, how you started and how you got here right now? I think that's a good place to start, because I know everybody can connect with a wonderful story, and you have a very peculiar one.
Thank you very much. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Charles Tamboou. You've seen through my profile, and what is not added here now is that I'm an author now. It's truly a privilege to always come share my story with people, because my passion is always to see people. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, sir.
Yes, we can. Although you're frozen now.
Please bear with us, audience. Our guest is having just a few technical difficulties. I'm sure he'll be joining us right back. Just bear with us for a few minutes.
What Mr. Charles was saying right then before we lost him was that he is an author, and he recently published his book titled Disrupt. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on that book. I cannot wait. He became a two-star director in just 20 months, which is a phenomenal feat, and he's going to tell us about his story in a minute when he rejoins us. So please sit tight and don't go anywhere. We'd still love to get to meet you. Tell us where you're joining us from today. I'm in the UK, I'm in Hertfordshire, and Pastor Sydney is in Houston, Texas. So we are a global team. We have lots of people all over Africa, from Ghana to South Africa to Nigeria. And of course, we have partners in Europe, Africa, Canada. So we're a global business, and we're excited that you've chosen to come spend an hour of your time, an hour to 90 minutes of your time. So let me see if Charles is back. 1 second. He's not back, so I'm sure he'll be joining us. I had a technical glitch earlier on, so technology sometimes happens. Hello, Ada from Wolverhampton. Yes, please do tell us where you've joined us from, and we'll be making a start in a few minutes. Scotland.
Miriam from Scotland, we welcome you. Kate from Lagos, you're welcome. Just pop it in the chat box. Just let us know where you are calling from. Chi from the UK, you're welcome also.
We're in for a treat today.
Yeah, we'll have a wonderful time.
Yes.
Alfred from Abuja, you're welcome. Ike from Dallas, you're welcome. Sylvia from Italy. Viv from Vivac Boa from Texas, you're welcome.
Hi, babe. It's good to have you here.
From Liverpool, Alfred from London, Rachel from Lagos, Adijat from Kaduna, you're welcome. We have people from all over the world joining this call. That's awesome. Brian from Italy, you're welcome. Chidima from Port Harcourt, you're welcome. Efua from Harwich, you're welcome. Eunice from London, welcome. Elizabeth from Benin, Elizabeth from Glasgow, you're welcome. Olamide from the Republic of Ireland, you're welcome. Enoch from Malawi, you're welcome.
Oh, wow. What a spread. Benin City is my home city. You're welcome. Special welcome to you.
Lillian from Calabar will welcome you. Harold from Lagos will welcome you.
Hello, Harold.
Charles is asking you to unmute him.
Oh, right. Okay. He's joined back. Fantastic. Awesome. Thank you so much. I will be doing that right away. I'll make you co-host. Okay, you're back on, sir. Mr. Charles is back with us.
So sorry, you know, our network here, sometimes we're hacked up. So I'm so excited to be here. My name is Charles Tamboou. I'm the boss of the Global Bosses. My passion is to help people get up from where they are to where they want to be. You've seen Joyce read my profile. I'm always excited whenever she calls on me to come share my story and some things that will help us grow in our business, because I don't just accept anyone's call, because I know I love helping people. But first, the willingness has to be there first. And one thing I love about you is your passion towards this business. And there was no way I would say yes.
Thank you so much.
Coming on board here, even if my schedule was very tight, because I'm running a program now, and this month is crazy. So thank you very much, the boss himself, Osaji. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be here.
It's a privilege, sir.
I started this business 2 years ago, precisely September 2018. I was among those who mocked this business. I always drove past the office, and sometimes when I'm driving that area, I'll be saying to myself, these people who are here, one day they'll lock up this shop or lock up this office, and before you know, they'll disappear. Because I've been in network marketing. This year should make it 14 years I've been in this profession. So I've seen the good, bad, and ugly. I've been in a products company that many of the products expired in my house. And so that made me to be skeptical when I heard about Long Reach 7 years ago. So when someone introduced the business to me, I said, well, you guys won't last, because we've seen things like this don't last, even if I was in the profession. But you know, I was also not open then, because I was doing another business. I was with another company then, not making money, but passionately driving the company. For any business I join, I love driving it with passion. So to cut the long story short, on the 1st of July, I can't forget that date, I had an accident with my car. I got the car in this profession. I was a civil servant. I worked 12 years in the civil service. And I can tell that I'm the first person in my office as an officer to be driving a brand new car then. So that is one beautiful thing I got in this profession, because the profession gives you an opportunity for you to live your dream. But then there was a difference between that company and the company I belong to now, Longreach. Because yeah, when we talk about the money, you see the money. Then when we were talking about the money, we're not seeing the money. We can live the lifestyle, but there was nothing like money. So I had a serious accident on the 1st of July, 2018. You can see the car on the screen. I came out from that car, you're seeing. Thank God I'm alive today sharing the story. So it was this accident that made me to now look at my life. I had to examine my life, because then I was a civil servant. I was living paycheck to paycheck. I was struggling financially. Things were not okay with me. As a civil servant then, even if I was doing network marketing part-time, the money wasn't coming as we wanted it. So I struggled because I joined some companies that the money I put into those companies disappeared. I even got involved in several other businesses, and that got me into a debt of over 15 million naira. My children were at home when others were taking their children to school. We're just managing as a family. Things were tough with us. And so when I had the accident, it was now uh, a, a moment in which they usually say in our side that when breeze blow, foul yan shopon. The car was a kind of a covering to me, because when people see me when I was driving that car then, and I'm well dressed, they will feel all was well. But I knew within me that things were not okay. So the accident was really opened by open what I was suffering then to people. It was also a stepping stone to where I am today. I had to now ask myself some certain questions. I was asking myself, how long will I continue to be managing? Because I've seen the beauty of network marketing, and I've seen the beauty of also working. There's nothing wrong having it. There's nothing. But the truth is that I tell people that there are certain professions you belong to. It's the dreams you want to achieve in life. There's no way you will achieve it until you switch profession. So I was at home. I was given a letter not to go to work for 1 year because the accident was so severe. This same lady that was on me, because apart from hearing about the business 7 years ago, someone was now on me 2018, early 2018. But I didn't listen to her because she was my team member in my previous company. She said, Charles, we've been struggling in this company. Come, I just joined Longreach and I qualified for a trip to the US. And that got my attention because I wanted to travel to the US. I've been refused visa. So when she mentioned US, I just smiled. I was okay. This company will take me to the US. That's okay. So she invited me to a seminar. I attended the seminar. But I was so full of myself, I didn't even pay attention to what they were saying because I just felt it was irregular. So the second seminar again, this time the number 2 in Africa was in town. Then she was star director 3. So when at the end of the seminar, this time a success story caught my attention, and I asked her how long did it take her to achieve all this. She said, Charles, she didn't tell me how long because she wanted me to have the proper frame of mind. So she said, Charles, if you put in 3 to 5 years in this business, you're going to make it. Considering the challenges I just mentioned, 3 to 5 years for me was too long. Before then, I should be dead. So I left, I entered my car and drove off until that accident. This same lady came and gave me a product. She gave me Atro Reviver and Calcium. When I used the product worked, and I had to now look into the business. This time, nobody invited me for a seminar. I did my own seminar. I went online, went on YouTube, searched everything about the company. There was no video as much about the company from Nigeria. I saw some video from South Africa and Ghana, a video from Solomon Akpabio. So I watched the video several times. Then I saw success stories of people who have been in the business, who went from nothing to something. There was a particular success story that caught my attention. A young lady, 27 years old, who was earning over 24 million weekly. Then she became star director in star director 3 in less than a year. And I was told that once I become a star director, I should be financially free. So the only thing that was on my mind then was to now become a star director, nothing else. So I went back to the woman who shared the business with me and said, look, I have read now, I have seen the goodies of this business, I've seen the success story. I've not, at this moment, I have also connected with the leaders. I even posted on my social media wall to see the opinions of my friend. I asked, Longreach, what's your take? All these things I'm saying, so Facebook has reminded me, I even shared it to people. The comment from my friends were positive. So I went back to her and said, I'm ready. I want to do this business now. Enough is enough. There is no way I should be managing life. I know the beauty of network marketing. I want to go all in now. So I didn't even have the money to register then because I was damn broke. When I say broke, I was broke. I wasn't poor. No, I was broke. So she registered me with a gold account and did starter combo for my children and my wife. My mom, I had to register my mom also because I've always found a way to also retire her. So, and I said she should introduce me to someone that would teach me the business. She introduced me to that person, Dr. Agatha, and that's how I went all out. Without looking back, I got to where I am in the business. I laughed. A lot of people laugh at me then. They were laughing at me. They said, even the people, my friends joined me, my family members didn't join me. But today, I will tell you that these people who were laughing at me are the ones now making the best noise about the business now because they've not seen the result in me. So within 11 months in the company, I was able to get to Star Director 1. Nobody has done that in Nigeria, and no male has done that in Africa till date. So I'm waiting for someone now to come hit that record in the business. So I paid off I took my children back to school. I paid off my debt. Then I got a trip to Kenya, Tanzania, and Dubai. Within 11 months, I was able to build a property, build a house. I bought a property of 9 flats in the heat of COVID-19, 2020. So many things happened. I had a team of over 30 people who qualified for CAR. So the success story is not just me. I had success stories from those in the team. And I had the opportunity to also touch the life of so many people, see the beauty of this profession. So my story is like it's tagged from setback to comeback. That's my story, from setback to comeback.
I love that. Awesome comeback, Pastor Sydney.
Yes. Oh, very wonderful, 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 wonderful.
There was, go on, sir.
Okay. What an inspiring and
I'll take the next one, but I just wanted to unpick a little bit. So many nuggets to get from that story. So first and foremost, you had that accident. I love the fact of the product testimonial because after all, this business fundamentally is a product business where people get to switch their brand. And before I even get into that, I want to thank you again because I know you have a program this evening with your Disrupt Mentoring program which is clashing, and you actually had to rearrange that around to suit us. So we don't take that at all for granted. You're one of the inspirational leaders I look up to in this business, and you continue to inspire me every single day when I look at your posts, when I look at all your exploits. So thank you. It's quite an honor. And you know, the back to the story, you know, the atro and the calcium, we share this story all the time, but I got goosebumps when you said then that you said it yourself, so people could actually hear from the horse's mouth, as they say. So those two products helped you to recover quickly from your accident. We shared the story. People could the pictures. I'm sure everyone could see the pictures from themselves of the car wreck, and that those. I think the car was a write-off. You had a collision with.
Yeah.
Yeah, the car was written up, right? So and
Yes.
today, here you are. You have the neck brace. In fact, I'm going to flash up that picture again because I think if those that joined us maybe a bit later, look at the car. So that's the trailer that hit you, the truck that hit your car, and that's the car. You know, completely written off, and that's the neck brace. But thanks to the atro and the calcium, we were able to come off that, I think, within 2 months, and you started in September.
Mm.
Okay, wonderful. So I just want people to take some key things away. You know, the lady that persisted with you, you first heard about it, you wrote it off because you've been burnt, you've been network marketing before, and you were a bit jaded. You thought it's more of the same. This is surely not going to be. It's going to be the same. It's not going to work. It's not going to stand the test of time. But and you didn't want to wait 3 to 5 years to get to where you were going. I think I've heard you say before that a lion, what was pursuing you was more than a lion. And I
More than people have different things pursuing them. You know, if you're being pursued by cockroach and you are being pursued by lion, the run is different.
absolutely.
That is
Another
awesome.
leader, another leader said this afternoon that your and that's actually Solomon Ocheri of Ghana. He said to us, he was speaking to my Ghanaian team, and he said that your speed depends on the animal that is pursuing you. And when he said that, I immediately recall your story of saying what was pursuing you was more than the lion. So that's why you went pretty fast. So amazing. Thanks to Dr. Agatha, who taught you the business. Thanks to the lady who saw the vision, who saw you and, you know, sponsored you as a gold member and sponsored your family as well. So it was about family legacy because you sponsored your mom, your wife started, your children, your three lovely daughters also got started on the business, and here you are today. I'm going to ask you the next question, right? And for me, the story is quite fascinating, and I'm sure our audience are also glued to their screens and listening to hear how you got going. I know you've summarized it nicely, but you know, in that, you know, first half, we didn't get the nuggets. Can you tell us how did you really grow? What were the steps? How did you become the fastest man or the fastest person in Nigeria, the record holder till date? In 11 months, you became a star director, and that's not common. You're still the record holder. Long Beach has been in Nigeria since 2012. We have lots of star directors, but no one has become a star director in 11 months in Nigeria, and no man has even done it in, you know, in that timeline. So how did you build? You know, because we have people who are already members here, and they're wondering, you know, to become a D5 even in just 11 months is a phenomenal thing, much less a star director. We want to know the how and the why, how you got to keep building, because I'm sure you had some challenges at the earlier stages.
You know, like I was just looking at time so that that's why I just rushed through that. But the growth process was something else, was crazy. I mean, crazy. I look like a mad person, someone that was released from the cage. You know, the cage, I mean, was my challenges. So when I was released, when I saw the opportunity and I saw the success stories of people who are in the business, I had no any option than to go all in, all out.
Mr. Charles, are you there?
I think we lost him briefly.
Okay, I think it might be the network. So I think he became a Diamond 5 leader in just 2 months,
2 months.
and a Diamond 6 in 6 months,
It's
you
amazing.
know. Plus
Yeah.
500,000 naira for the rank achievement alone. That's quite phenomenal. I know he will come back in a minute and tell us how he did it, because I want to know how he
I'm
did
back.
D5. How did you do D5 in
I'm
just
back.
2 months? All right, awesome.
So, like I said, I went all in. I went all out. It was crazy. I was released from a cage of indebtedness, a cage of not providing for my family, a cage of struggling financially. My landlord gave me a quit notice, so I don't have time. I had no option again. Even if I was a civil servant, in my mind, I am done. I had no option. So I burned my bridges now. So the only option was to win. So what did I do? I called off all my friends. I called my friends, in my previous company. Some of them had already joined Longbridge, but they kept quiet. They were not doing anything. They were just on the sideline. I tell you, most people started doing their business, immediately they saw me on board Longbridge. Most of them say, wow, Charles is in, Charles is out. He's doing the activity now. Let's go do our activity. That's how they got serious in their business. And so I went all in doing what is necessary for me to grow in the business. I was showing the plan, STP, showing the plan to 1, to 2, to hundreds of people on WhatsApp, online, offline, for showing the plan. Recently, Facebook was just reminding me of all the seminars I was doing. I was even asking myself, was I the one who was doing the seminar? Was I okay when I was demonstrating sanitary napkin? Even till now, I'm still doing that. But the ones I did last 2 years, there was no demo kit. Even on the table, I was doing demonstration of sanitary napkin.
That's amazing.
So I was doing presentation back to back to groups, to churches, to unions, to associations, making sure I was showing the plan every day, back to back. Sometimes I speak to 50 to 100 people every day.
Wow.
So I learned from Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn said, if you talk to 10 and I talk to 100, I will win because you are talking to 10. Even on board. So I had people who came in as talkies, 2 in the business. I left my comfort zone, traveled to other locations, go speak to some of my friends there. Some of them joined me, fine, but they joined reluctantly. And with time, they now realize the beauty of the business. I started running with it.
I think it froze temporarily because there's a network issue.
Yeah. And it's a Saturday and it's a weekend, so the bandwidth, no, because his program, I watch it every single Wednesday and it never breaks up. So, but I guess it's a Saturday, lots of people are on the internet right now, so the bandwidth is struggling a little bit where Mr. Charles is. So please bear with us. He will be right back.
Ms. Joyce, I particularly am very touched by something he said when he was answering the question. What I understood from what he said is that whatever it takes to get it done, do it.
Yeah.
Presentations, everything, whatever it takes to get it done, do it. And the fact that show the plan to everybody. I mean, write your list, let everybody know. Everybody's a potential prospect. That's what I guess I got from that. Show the plan. He said he showed it online, he showed it offline, whatever opportunity. He was talking to 50 to 100 people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Language is a fantastic opportunity. And what the success story is telling us is that you have that kind of opportunity. Don't keep it to yourself. Apart from the fact that it will change your life, it will change the life of others.
Absolutely, he would, because he has been a blessing to so many people, and you've heard it from him. He was facing eviction notice. His landlord actually asked him to quit because he couldn't pay his rent. His 3 lovely girls couldn't resume school in September 2018 when other kids were going back to school because they couldn't afford to pay the school fees. And then he had the nasty accident to top it all up, and he was supposed to be wearing this neck brace for 12 months. He used 2 products from Longbridge and it helped him recover quickly, the Atro and the calcium. and he decided to give it a go. He had nothing to lose. He was being pursued by eviction, no money to go to send kids to school, and he had nothing to lose. He was down and out. But fast forward now, to 11 months later. In fact, it started September. Look at the timeline. That's 2 years and 6 months, just 2.5 years. Now he's the founder of the Global Bosses, in a star director too. In 20 months, Tanzania and Dubai trips, all sorts of qualification. Mr. Charles, I noticed that you're back, but I'm just sharing some of these glossy pictures. I know we're going to come back to them in a short while when we get to that question. So I'll pause here for now and come back to you. How you were showing the plan, and I'm going to make you a co-host again. Yes. Awesome.
I was just showing the plan, doing the activities necessary for me to grow. What drives our business is activity. It's activity. So what are those activities I was involved in? I was looking for people this time. I know my old friends, because of we burnt our fingers in previous company, they refused to join me. So I had to now look for new friends. So I was good on social media. I started connecting with new people. The first person that joined me was from Gombe. I never even knew how the business run then. I never knew what the arrangement of stockists was then. The person came from Gombe to Asaba to pick up products. You understand? So I never knew the person was supposed to pick up products from Gombe. But I wasn't interested in all those other knowledge, because I see a lot of people spend so much time in knowing, but spend few time in doing. So I was just involved in doing the activity, even if I don't understand the business as much, but I knew that the only thing that would get me out of what I was passing through was doing the activity. So I was looking for more people to talk to. I was talking to them. Then within 3 weeks, I got my trip to Kenya. Wow. First blessing. And I took my children back to school. Within 2 months, I became a Diamond 5 member. I got a trip to Tanzania and Dubai, and I got my first car of 3.5 million within 2 months. Within 6 months, I became a Diamond 6 member. I got a trip to China, double slot, within 6 months, and I got a car of 6 million. People were coming in as stockists, people were coming in as team members. Stockists just give you that immediate boost. Then you need a team that will be giving you residual income. You need to build leaders. In this company, the beauty about Long Reach is that you can't grow without others growing.
That's true.
You can't become a star director without having a Diamond 7, Diamond 6, Diamond 5, Diamond 4, Diamond 2, Diamond 1. You can't get to that level. So you have to grow others for you to get to where you are. And that's why you need to do that smartly. You don't need to be emotional about it too. So when it comes to, there's this problem of having 3 legs, one leg being weak. If you are too emotional, and because your mother, your wife, or your children are in that active leg, so you want to support them, sorry for you. You'll miss out. So you just need to work strategically and build your team. And within 7 months, I became a Diamond 7 member. I got a scholarship for my kids. Then 11 months, what I've been professing, the power of word, as I was professing it in my seminars, in my events, even leaders were looking at me, those who have been in the business, sometimes for them, even if they did not laugh out, they were not doing it in my presence, I knew they were laughing at me. I knew from their reactions, is this guy okay? We have been in this business. What is he saying, sir? But now they've seen that, no, it's okay. It's normal. I have read The Power of Thinking Big. I've read one book that helped me in doing what I was doing then was Think and Grow Rich and the GoPro.
You know, I'm reading that book right now, Mr. Charles. I'm reading Think and Grow Rich. And when you were speaking,
very important.
Nodding.
Yeah,
Think and
it works
grow
on
rich.
it works on your mindset.
Yeah.
There's nothing that we cannot achieve in this life as long as we can conceive it and act upon it.
That's right.
So that's how I went all out. And within 11 months, I became a star director. And within 2 years, I became a 2-star director.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
STP.
So,
Hashtag
looking for
STP.
people, talking to them, following up like crazy. I was following. Sometimes people will block me. People will say, Charles, don't chat me up again. I got one even yesterday as a 2-star director. Even someone said, please don't be sending me this message again. Before he knew it, he saw another message from me again. You just have to block me. I'm not the one that will block you. I can't delete you from my contact. You are in my contact. So if you don't want to see my message, block me. So there are two things I learned from my mentor why I should stop following up. One, the person has joined my business. Two, the person is dead.
I heard
So
that too.
as long as you are in my contact, you will keep receiving my message. Then when people join my business, then I never play with training. I was training people because I believe when people know what they are into, when they have the right direction, they will grow with their business. If they don't have the right direction, there's no way they will grow. So I never played with training my new members, training even people outside my team. And that has also, will I say, come back to me. Even if I was giving it that for free, it came back as a result of the things I was doing then. And today, I'm so excited with the journey, with what the Global Bosses and Longbridge has done for me and my family and the team.
Amazing.
That's wonderful. That's
My
wonderful.
mouth is so open. Too many nuggets. Before I hand over to you, Pastor Sini, for the next one, I just want to unpick a little bit the STP because people want to know what to do to achieve. I'm going to even start from the back because you mentioned 2 books and GoPro. At the time, I was nicknamed the GoPro police in my group because I will hand all my leaders. You must read GoPro. I think with GoPro because for me, it revolutionized my mind and thinking about this industry. I've never done network marketing. I'm in the UK professional here, and I just thought it was one of those businesses where people just sell and maybe make £100 a week or £200 a month if they're lucky. So I sort of looked down on the industry and I didn't know what it was about. So when I started Longbridge and they recommended those books to me, I read GoPro and my goodness, my eyes popped. 21st century business, my mind just went on a different trajectory. So that's why I tell people you must read GoPro. It's a foundational book for you to truly understand what this industry is about. An industry where someone can make $1 million a month. You can't toy with that. You can't. David Moniti, who happens to be Nigerian, is earning $1 million a month right now as we speak from this industry. So GoPro is my book. Think and Grow Rich. It's been on my reading list for a while. I actually started listening to the audiobook this week, and I'm glad you mentioned it. So you read those books, and you have mentors, and because you mention mentors all the time. Jim Rohn is one of your mentors. I've heard you say that a few times. And you showed the plan to lots of people. You followed up like crazy, even when you were ghosted. Charles Tamboul might be frozen right now. Even when you were ghosted, or you're still being ghosted right now, even as a 2-star director, you're still sharing the plan. You're still following up with people to get them to understand that this is an opportunity of a lifetime that can completely change the narrative of someone's life. Amazing, Pastor.
Okay. Yes.
I
That's.
think Taz, are you there? Might be frozen.
Oh, he's frozen.
Yeah, I noticed it might be frozen. But we'll come back to Mr. STP. Yes, hashtag show the plan. Yes. So
That's amazing. Go
yeah,
ahead.
so another thing he said he left his comfort zone. And for me, greatness, you can't find greatness whilst in your comfort zone. You must, stretch a little bit. And if you want to achieve something phenomenal that, can change not just the narrative of your own life, you want to be a blessing to lots of people, you probably need to step out of your comfort zone. Imagine paying off a loan. When I calculated the 15 million he was owing in 2018, pound to naira was about 500 to 1. That's about £30,000. He paid that off within a year, was able to get a couple of cars and do so many other things for himself, and actually completed the building last year within less than 18 months of being on the business, from being in debt to £30,000, paying that off from his proceeds. That's amazing. Yeah, so you'll be back and then we'll continue with that. Pastor Stephen, maybe you want to also chip in.
Yeah. I wanted to just say that something really resonated with me. You can see that this two-star director does not take no for an answer. So, I mean, he didn't take it personal. He talked about not being emotional about the business, about being strategic about placements. Once you get into the business, how you place people. He talked about the fact that even as his two-star director, yesterday he was rejected also. He didn't take it personal. He doesn't block people. He said, you block me, you know, he said, if you want to block me, you block me. But if, as long as you give me access, I would reach out to you, you know. And, you know, we talk of not being annoying, but, you know, he has even redefined the concept. He said, if I might just be a bit annoying, you know, I will not be a total nuisance, but I'll just be a bit annoying. What I'm saying to say is that, you know, you can see that one of the things that really helped him succeed is extreme focus, not looking to the right or to the left, and tenacity. I just saw tenacity in the way he went about his business. From zero to hero.
Yeah.
From scratch, he went from scratch. He just made up his mind. That means there's power in a made-up mind. I read Think and Grow Rich some years ago. I read it when I was in university, and I have never forgotten the book. You know, and all the other resources we have also. So, you know, it's about building mindset, building capacity, and going out there. And long reach for those who are here as guests, who invited here. You know, at times when we share these things, it's like, you know, it's like make believe, but it's life and direct now. The opportunity is life and direct, and everybody can take advantage of it.
Absolutely. Yes, I can see Mr. Charles is back. Absolutely. And I was going to share a little bit about language, but we'll come to that anyway, just so people can understand who is this amazing platform. So, Pastor Sydney, I think you've got the next one.
Yes, my question. My two-star director, thank you so much for the way you dissected the question, and, you know, the nuggets that the people who are listening could get from it. I have one very important question for you. And, you know, it's about myth. Because when I started in May last year, my journey in May last year. And when I came on board, I noticed predominantly, you know, there are men, but there were more women. A lot of people, especially in Long Beach and other network businesses, they feel that this is a woman's business. It's a myth people have. So I want to speak to that myth now, and I want you to help us out. You know, and I know you came into this business, and people feel that a lot of men, you try to get them into the business. They tell you, okay, you know, I'll get my wife to get involved, or it's a woman's business, or you know, they just feel it's a business for women. You have come as a man into the business, and by the grace of God, you have succeeded. You know, I want you to speak to that. You know, how has it been challenging for you, gender-wise, as a male coming into this business with all the myths there that it's a business that females normally do? Has it been a challenge to you? And how have you weathered the storm? So thank you so much.
Yeah, it was a challenge, and maybe because of I had the right expectation when I came on board the business. So personally, I didn't see it as a challenge. People were laughing at me though. Some men were saying, Charles, now woman business what they do now. So I would just smile and say, woman business. Now only woman I sabi earn 10 million in a week. When they get 10 million in a week, even a million in a week, like what the boss lady Joyce mentioned, someone is earning $1 million in a month. That's not woman's money now. So when I usually mention that, they will just smile. You sure? We should say $1 million, $1 million in a week. Someone even mentioned this recently during my street challenge with my team. Now, woman business with this. I just had to show the person my back office, and it was hard. He was just opening his mouth. And I asked him, this currency, is it currency meant for women alone? No. The products we have are not for women alone. We have products for men, we have products for women. But generally, the reason why women are embracing network marketing is because they are the most caring people. We are in a business of relationship. And so if you don't, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you loud and clear. This gist, please, network behave.
Yes.
We need the network to behave because it's dropping it like it's hot.
Yes.
$1 million, is that a woman's business? It's
Yeah.
anyone's business,
I,
really. And I like what he said, it's about relationship.
I gathered from what he just said was that money is not gender related and success is not gender related.
Absolutely.
It's a business of relationships. And if you care about people, this is a business to be in. And most businesses are service-oriented businesses. So you can continue, sir. He's back.
This network must not disturb us. I don't know
I'm
what's wrong
telling
with the
you,
network.
I agree,
Come
sir.
my
I'm
head.
binding.
I agree, sir.
Network behave.
So I just told them the currency is not for women. Most men need this business. Men need this business because we have a lot of responsibility as a man. You have to take care of yourself, your family, your extended family. I'm the firstborn of my mom, and I know what it means. It takes a lot of responsibility. So in my job, I wasn't anywhere. I just feel the reason why most of them are feeling that way is just the the understanding. If you don't have the right understanding, if you are not educated about our profession, there's no way you see the beauty of it. It's not meant for women. It's not meant for women alone. The reason why we are working is because of money. We want to make money. There's no way we want to paint it. Because some people say I am passionate about my work. Fine, no worry. Continue to be passionate. You can't take passion to the bank. You can't take it to the bank. You can't take it to pay your children's school fees. You need money to do these things. So when my uncle asked me, Charles, so you've left your job. The thing you are doing now, is it paying you? Then I asked my uncle, because he was the one who gave me my job. I said, why are we working? Why are we working? We're working to take care of our family. So if my job is not taking care of my family, and I can't live my dream, I don't have time for my family, I think I don't have money, I need to look for something else. So it's just understanding and what we need to do when we help them have the proper understanding and we educate them about the profession. They usually see the beauty of it. I know most of us men, yeah, we refuse this business before. We refuse network marketing, but now what made us to be doing the business now? We saw something that is mind-boggling. We can't compare it to where we are. So the kind of money the women are making here, guys, if you are a man, wake up, there's money here. In my seminar today, I was sharing a screenshot of a leader who sent me an Excel sheet since she started this business. A woman, she sent me an Excel sheet since she started this business 2012 to 2019. I don't want to mention her name. Where some people saw the weekly earnings she was earning, they nearly fainted in my seminar.
Can you give me the total figure?
Yeah?
My
In
ear
a
is
week,
itching.
someone is earning 10 million, 15 million, 8 million, 5 million in a week. That means in a month, someone is earning over 50 to 100 million. In this business, in this long reach, I have not gotten here. So when you see me driving this business passionately like a madman, you should know that there's something to it. I can demonstrate sanitary napkin in the market.
I like that. I like that. That is
What's the
amazing.
way forward, please? Somebody's asking what's the way forward, please. After they heard the figure, they want to know the next steps. All this one is we're talking too much. What's the way forward? God's power. The way forward is get on board, go back to the person who invited you, and
Yep.
tell them you want to get started right now. That's the way forward. And we start to work. It's not quick reach, it's long reach, but we start to work today. Get to work like
Yes,
Mr. Charles.
the lady that is earning 10 million, 15 million, 8 million, 5 million, we went down to when she got started. There was a week she earned 400 naira. There was a week she earned nothing at all. There were some weeks like that. But today, that's not her story because she's committed to her business. So if you're not committed and focused, you're not ready for the work, just go look for a job and do. leave the business.
Thank you so much, as Atusta Director. You just landed it very well. It couldn't have been landed better than you landed it. But I wanted to say something. From what you're telling me, first of all, money and success is not gender related. So men can do it, women can do it. If the idea behind the thing is service, the product provides a service, brings a solution, we bring solution to the people.
And sometimes the reason why they are afraid, they thought it's something they will just come here and be hawking product. We don't hawk products here. This is a business of class.
That's amazing.
So some people are afraid. Some men feel they have to be hawking products. Some of the things you see us do on the street is because we just want to use it to encourage our team. We just want to do it. We have people who have not left their comfort, their homes, but they are making serious money here. So they should not be afraid. It depends on how you want to do the business.
So we have a follow-up question. I think I will just, I saw it from the audience and I want it to be interactive, but we just don't want to sort of dominate. We're having a conversation and somebody is asking. So that is, I think, let me just scroll back up. Let me see the question, because questions are coming in, boom, boom, boom. So what are people doing to get the money? He wants to know what people are doing to get the money. And somebody else asked earlier on, Lamide said, were the rules the same back then as it is now? You only joined in 2018, so that's not long ago, September 2018. That's just 2.5 years ago. So those two questions, if you want to touch on it, from our audience asking.
The same rule, the same people. I tell people, why is it that someone, you just came on board the business also, right? You just came on board the business, and there were people before you who have not gotten to where you are.
Yeah, it's a Diamond 5 in the USA.
Done phenomenally well.
You are in the UK. You just came on board too, but there were people before you who were in the business who have not gotten to where you are. So what's the difference? The difference is just you. You decide to learn the business. You become more. You started doing more, and today you are having the results. Absolutely. You can't have results without doing that. It's not about the timing now. It's not about when you come on board. There were people before I came on board who have not gotten to where I am. Then now, depending on how hungry you are and how coachable you are. Yeah. Then in terms of what was the other question?
If the plan was the same, you said it, and what do we have to do? You know, you were talking about the money people are getting weekly.
Yeah, to know. What gives us money in long reach is the PV. PV means what product value. You want to put it point value, or you want to put it poverty vanish. That's the latest meaning of PV. So if what gives us money, the products that we have in our company comes with points. And when you generate points in your network, you make more money. So first thing first, build a team. When you build a team of people who are using long range products, that's how you make more money. The lady I'm talking about now, she has over 700,000 people in her network. Today I have just 52,000, so I've not gotten to where she is. I'm learning also.
Poverty vanish. PV equals to poverty vanish.
You said switch your brand. You switch your brand. Tell other people to come switch your brand so that they can also shake their bank account. The more people you tell switching their brand, the more team members you have, the more money you make.
I'm going to show that slide. We have a slide that covers it, because if you want to know, because lots of people, since you started going, they just want to know. They don't want to even talk too much. They want to know. Switch your brand. You've heard it from Charles Tamboou. Switch your brand by your choice of long reach unique toiletries like your shampoo, your roll-on, your toothpaste, the amazing toothpaste. Pastor Sini has a testimony about the toothpaste. I have a testimony about the toothpaste. Your household products. Then invite your family and friends to a presentation like this. Let us, myself, Mr. Sidney, Mr. Charles, will do a presentation on your behalf and share what we've achieved so far on our journey. They also switch their brand. There's no selling here. You're not forbidden. You can sell if that's what you'd like to do, but we don't want to sell. We want to build a network of daily users. simply by us all switching our brand. There's no monthly compulsory, there's no compulsory monthly purchase or targets. Your target's up to you, depending on what is pursuing you, as Mr. Charles has told us. And then you buy whatever you want whenever you want it. It's as simple as that, and we'll support you, we'll train you on how to build a business and grow fast. It's a question of how fast you want to go. You work at your own pace. Thank you, Mr. Charles. There are lots of feedback, but I think I'm going to ask the next question, unless Pastor Steve, you want to wrap up that one?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I noticed he said that when he started, there was mockery, based on being a man and with the myth that this is a women's business. There was a lot of mockery from his friends and people who were close to him, but he turned a blind eye to it all. So what that tells me, Sai, is that if you want to get to where you need to get to in this business, you can't stop to address every dog that is barking at you. You can't stop. You just have to focus. You know what I mean? And what you established here was that it's a man's business. It's a man's business. It's not a woman's business. It's a business for everybody. Let me put it like that. You take the bull by the horn from what you told us, and you just move
It's
forward.
a family business.
I like that.
Absolutely. It's myself and my husband, we're partners, and Pastor Sidney, I know your wife is a partner. The lovely Omotoms is a partner. She's a Diamond 7 lead, as I understand it, and it's
even a baby is earning.
Yeah,
a baby in the womb is earning, so it's a family thing.
Not gender specific. I love it. PV, poverty vanish. I'm going to ask quickly. I know you have another seminar coming, but I want us to just sort of maybe break it down, because I know we've touched on it. We have the slide to show your success story, but the theme of today's meeting is the leap to financial freedom. And a lot of us, people are very skeptical because of all the different schemes out there where people have deceived people, Ponzi schemes, pyramid schemes, but people are rightly skeptical. So now we want to really show them and break it down. Tell our audience in your own words, in detail of what does financial freedom, what does it mean to you? And what have you been able to achieve in the 2+ years in a nutshell? And I'm going to show some of the pictures which I managed to get from your Facebook page, because I know you share quite a lot, so that they can really take it home and take it away, that this is not theoretical, this is reality in just 2.5 years.
I've learned a lot about financial freedom, and I even have coaches who taught me what it means to be financially free. I had mentors, because sometimes when people started making money in their business, they don't think about anything else than to go enjoy their life. It's good to enjoy your life, but the truth is that the definition of financial freedom is not about how much money you have. It's about if your passive income is enough to take care of your living expenses, that means you are financially free. Not your active income this time, your passive income. So in that situation now, where even if I'm not doing anything in my business, I make money. I have time for my family. I'm at home. I'm a stay-at-home dad. As a result of this business, as a result of Long Reach, within 2 years of this, I'm not within 2 years, 2 years plus now, because in September I got started. I've enjoyed a lot. If you don't want to travel in this business, it gives you money. Some of these trips you see here, I didn't go for it. I didn't go to Malaysia. We didn't go to Greece because of the pandemic. We got money. We got money for this trip. We got money for the cars. And as a result, I'm living the kind of life I desired for my family. Imagine someone who was broke, unable to take care of his family, was in a debt of over 50 million. Children, the landlord gave me a quick notice. And I have properties. And from that properties, I'm receiving rental income. We travel to any choice places we like. Even sometimes there are certain places we want to go to. Considering the standard we had, there's no way we can go to that place, because when we want to lodge in an hotel, it's 5-star. Now, So we knew where we were coming from. Did you know that it got at a point in our life, when we didn't even have the money to pay for hospital bill. At the point in our life when we had a baby, we didn't have the money to pay for the hospital. We lost 2 of our babies because we didn't have the money. So I tell people, if not for anything, do it for your family. Enough of looking for where to get money. Some of us are in this business, we are still looking for somewhere else, something else to go and do for us to make money. If you work hard, if you go all hard for this business, even if it's not 2 years, 3 to 5 years in this business is a guarantee that you become successful as long as you go all hard. Even if you didn't come for, you didn't make it in 5 years. Some of us have been where we are. We've not even earned up to $500,000. Some of us will be there for 20 years, 25 years. I don't think you'll be able to earn up to $500,000. But if you give this business 10 years, even 10 years, you'll be free. Not just sitting down, but going all out to do the activity. Activity drives this business. There are some negative emotions that will stop you. But when you are doing the activities, you won't remember those negative emotions. It is worth the effort. It is worth the time. Look at my family now. They're excited. Sometimes when you see my children before now, you'll be thinking maybe that was how they were. We never knew that even money is a natural beautifier.
I tell you, Mr. Charles.
Money is a natural beautifier.
My
wife is here. She said money is amplifier.
Absolutely. We would love to see the lovely Alma dance. Absolutely.
You get it? Look at our picture where we got married and look at now. Look at now. So is money is sweet. Money is a national motivator. Many people will tell you, money won't give you happiness. But I say no problem until you have it. Try to have it and see. Money does not change the kind of person you are. It amplifies it fine. Because if you are a sad person, if you have money, you continue to be sad. But if you're a generous person, if you have money, you continue to be generous.
Well
So
said.
seek freedom by joining our business. This is a place to be. I imagine how I'm feeling now. I'm having goosebumps as a result of these pictures you are showing. What if I have gotten to that level where you have the TT, Jimagua, you have Luchi Abraham, you have Inifo Konya, you have the boss lady Udeme. What if I've gotten to that level? I'm just 2 years, guys. So what if I'm 3, 4, 5, 6 years in this business? Oh, it won't give me headache now.
It is coming.
Crazy.
It is crazy.
What you can achieve in this business if you go all out. It's crazy what you can achieve in this business if you go all out. Just be grateful. We are grateful. So this is us. This is us in 2 years in this business. Wow. Coming from knowing from where we came from. And so if you are sometimes some of us who are even here, if you look at yourself, you have achieved some of these things. You have achieved a lot in this business, but sometimes when you compare yourself to yourself, if you have achieved something more than $100 in this business, you have done something. Everyone will get to the top of this company. Everyone, as long as you are committed, you're doing the activity.
Yeah.
So financial freedom is the way to go. That's what to pursue. There's nothing like having financial freedom and time freedom. It gives you time freedom.
It gives you the time
when your passive income is enough to take care of your living expenses, you are financially free. Right now, I can sit in my home, stay on all the cruises, and I'll still be earning. But you know why I will not sit at home? Because I'm not SD5 yet. Even when I'm SD5, I need to bring other people up as SD5.
That's true.
There's the aside my family, the success stories of others in the business is alarming.
It is.
It's mind-boggling. So I don't know what to say.
You've said it all.
If you are yet aboard this business, please take it serious and go all out. I showed, if you check today, that was yesterday, right? A building I bought, so I'm renovating the building now.
Wow.
People
Another
were
one.
shouting.
Another
The
one.
video is on my timeline. Yesterday,
wow.
Yeah, I'm renovating the building now, yes.
Wow.
Tenants are inside. I've even gotten rent for me. They are inside. Some of them are even afraid I will give them quick notice because of the way I want to change the building. I said they should not be afraid. So that's what this business gives to you. You know, when I became a star director, the company said once you become a star director, they will give you a fund for you to go and build your house of 25 million. I got that fund. It's not a free fund. I got it. Did you know that within 6 months, or less than 6 months, I was able to pay off that fund 75% of my earnings.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Without collateral, without anything attached to it. If a bank wants to give you that kind of money, you know what? You will sweat to get it when they don't even know you. You get it now. I got it within. So that's to tell you what I earn in the business.
Amazing. Okay, thank you so much.
It's
Thank
amazing.
you, thank you, thank you. Over to you. I think I have goosebumps because your story is quite an inspirational one, and we share this just so people know that the opportunity is real. We do have business presentation. If you want to know more detail, attend our business presentation tomorrow. We'll break it down. Today, we just wanted to unpick, the story of Charles Tamboou and how he started in September 2018 and got to where he is today as a star director, the record holder, one of the record holders in Africa and in Nigeria specifically. He's the only man. So we want to share that angle. If you want more information about the nitty-gritty, join our business presentation tomorrow at 7 p.m. and we'll take you through the nitty-gritty of how you can get started. Today, we just want to showcase his story because it inspires us and hopefully inspires you as well to take a step and join us. Over to you, Pastor Sidney.
Yeah, thank you so much, my team lead. Our star director too, we appreciate you. You've done, you really dissected that. The next thing I want to talk to you about is something that is peculiar to all of us. And I know especially you because of the challenges you shared, how your accident and how you got into the business. And challenges are a part of everyday life. We all have challenges. And at times they come in degrees. I know you've had some challenges during the course of your 2-year, before you joined Laundry, and you must have had some in the course of building this business and on the course of this journey. Can you share with us two very unique challenges you've had that were, challenges that were formidable and how you went about trying to resolve them, so at least our audience can learn that, know everybody's going through something, so that a problem does not become your vision. So can you share with us two challenges and how you went about resolving them, sir? Thank you so much.
For sometimes when they mention challenges, I just feel maybe because I've gone through a lot in the past, I don't see it as a challenge. You get it now, and having the right expectation when you join long reach or when you join network marketing will also make you not to see some of those things and you start building. There is never a day you don't see me passionate about my business. There's never a day I'm not energetic about the business. If you go on Facebook, you go on social media, anywhere, you see I had the same energy I started with. I am still with the same energy. And so, and what has really helped me, not that I don't have challenges, because the challenge is this. People will join you, will lie to you that they are ready to build their business, and they will not do it. Because I use the word lie, because people lie to themselves a lot. They will come, man, I'm going to build, I'm going all out. When they meet with just little challenges, maybe product challenge and the rest, which is common, they'll stop doing their business. Every top earners you see here in this business, they all have gone through whatever challenge you are having now. They have it. You get it now? So they will lie to you. If you truly have a strong why joining this business, product challenge or whatever challenge you are having in your company should not be a reason for you to leave. But people will leave, no matter how good you are as a leader. Because sometimes, if you're not careful, you'll be asking yourself if truly you are leading well. That's the truth. People. Then another common challenge I usually have, and it's common to every other person, is there are people that will be in the business and they will not do anything. They are on your WhatsApp group. Sometimes you have 250 WhatsApp group, and they are just there. Even if you greet good morning, no good morning for you.
Like that.
You will all have it. Everybody will pass through it. Because the people that will give you the right the success you want in this business is not a crowd. Even if you have 1 million people in your network, the people that will give you, the influencers, the people that will give you the results in the business are not up to 20 or 30 or 50. So when you have that expectation, it will help you manage it when you are now experiencing it. So having the right expectation when you join our business is very important. I tell people it's very important.
I completely agree, and I say that to myself as well. That just expect, it's not for everybody. You have to work with the willing.
The willing, yes. So those are some of the challenges that some people will use as not doing their business. Then another common one, very common and very challenging, is when you now have a weak leg, a weak
I'm
team.
interested in this one. You are shaking my table. The table I'm standing on right now. Tell us, please.
A weak team. So, and it's very common, because you'll be surprised that the team you add that is very strong might not be the one that will be strong later on.
That's amazing.
And when I joined this business, when I joined Longreach, I've been in other companies before. So those experiences also helped me. So I knew how to manage whatever expectation I'm seeing in my business. So you see a leg that is not working. You had leaders there before, but they are not now, they are not doing anything. They are just there. So what you need to do now is to go back to the drawing board. Drawing board is what got you to where you are. That's the question you want to now ask yourself. Instead of beating yourself that you're not doing well as a leader, or you're beating yourself that your team members are not working, you have to go back to how you got started. You were recruiting people into your business and you were training them. So you have to work again. You have to start working again, be building your business. Because look, these are the kind of people we have in our business. There are 4 zones. I don't know if I have time to mention the zone.
Go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
There are 4 zones to our business. Zone 1 is the recruiting zone and the training zone. The zone where you are doing a lot of recruiting, you are going all out, you're doing training, you are sharing up leaders. You always want to be in that zone 1. Always, even if you are star director 5, it is a must that you always be in zone one if you really want to maintain your income. If you really want to have that kind of income you want to have in your business, you always want to be in zone one. Now, zone two is a management zone. You are now a manager instead of a leader. Zone one, you are a leader. You are recruiting people. You are training people. You are recognizing leader. You are even if people, your leaders refuse to share you up. You are doing it. You're on your own. You're going all out. You're doing the activity. But zone two, because you feel you have gotten some people into your business, you have gotten leaders into your business now. You are not the manager of leaders. Instead of you to be showing your leaders what to do now, you are now telling them to go do what you're not doing. Now you're a manager. Now, zone three, your team members will not join you as manager. You are the manager and managers of managers now. So they will be learning from you. You are telling them to go do what you're not doing. They too will be telling their team members to go do what they are not doing. So you have a lot of managers now. Zone 4 is the quitting zone. All the managers are gone. Even you are not tired of your business. You feel nobody is working. If you are not careful, you also leave the business because it's not working. But if truly you want to build this business, everybody in this call, as a leader, whatever rank you are, you should always be in zone 1. If things are not working in your business, if your team members are not working, you are having a weak leg, you need to go back. It's like you're already managing now. You need to go back to zone 1 and start doing the things that got you to where you are. Don't leave that zone no matter what level you are. Recruiting is the game of this business. If you don't have people you talk to join your business, even if you are at the level of star director 5, fine, you have leaders now who are taking responsibility. You still need to care for your team. You still need to go all out. You still need to show the example. Imagine star director 5, Olushi, is still posting, hey, blah, 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 come join my team. Woo!
That's like, wow, a billionaire.
So recruiting, you're saying SD2 that recruiting is the bloodline and the lifeline of the business.
It's a lifeline of any business. People are the lifeline of every business. No people, no business.
It's about leadership, relationship, and you don't leave that zone.
No, you don't
Don't
leave it.
quit being a leader. It's about you growing up to be the leader that you are always meant to be. Yeah, and amplifying that in others as well. Thank you so much.
That's amazing. That is simply amazing. You just dissected some of the challenges. You just went in and dissected most of the challenges that those who are in the business would have as they grow along the line. But I like the way you concluded it, saying that what you are saying is that recruiting and training is the beginning, the process, and the conclusion of the business. Every other thing flows from there. I like the way you put it there.
If you relax, if the leaders who relax, their income also goes down.
Yeah.
It's not about the rank. It's not about the rank. It's about your income. If you relax, your income goes down.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you
I want
so
to
much.
pivot a little bit. I want to pivot to your book because you did mention that you're an author, and I want you to tell our audience about your book, Disrupt, which has recently been published. And also, I know that Business from Home, which is a global organization, you're one of the guest speakers at an international event in April. So I would like you to tell us a little bit about that book and how we can get it. Is it on Amazon yet? And if not, please get it on Amazon because we'd love to get our hands on it as well in diaspora. So tell us about Disrupt and Business from Home event in April. Just a little bit, please.
Disrupt is a book from my heart to help network marketers build their business. It's a story. Is all about my experiences in this profession for the past 14 years now. And so if you really want to disrupt the status quo, if you want to know how I for 14 years in the business, and within 2 years in Longreach, I was able to break through, get to where I am. Is a book you want to have in your hand and in the hands of your team. And for now, for those who can order for the book are from Nigeria, and so we are trying to put it up now on Amazon so that people from other countries can also order the book. So you just go to my website, www.charlestamboul.com/disrupt. That's where you get the book ordered if you are from Nigeria. Then in a week time of the book will be up in Amazon. We're working on that, and other countries can also order directly. Amazon will send to you. And so it's something I've been working on for the past even before I joined Longreach. I've been working on a book like that. That's why my program is Disrupt. And people who have attended my program, I have almost 100 people now in the February edition, and right now their head is busting, and they're excited with so far where they are, because many people join our profession, they don't really know what the profession is all about. Remember, so that's why I tell people, soak yourself in learning, become more. If you become more, if you work on you, you will surely have success here. Our business, our profession is a personal development, is a paid personal development program. Paid personal development program. That's what network marketing is all about. If you work on before I used to blame people, I used to blame everybody for my lack of success. But until I decided to go all in, I had to work on me, started learning from those who are successful. Now I realize that, man, for me to make it here, it has to do with me. So that's how I went all out and build my business. So when you go to the website, you can order for the book Disrupt. Um, and for the program coming up in April, I'm so privileged to be on that program alongside many of my mentors in this profession. Many of my mentors, many of them who are on that flyer, they are earning over $1 million in a month. $1 million. And so if you want advice, don't go to people who are not doing what you're doing. Go to people who are doing what you're doing and they are doing it more. My target is to be earning $1 million in a month, and someone is earning it. So how 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 if I have that opportunity to be sitting down and be learning every day from that person, I will do that. And so for you to order for the book, my book is 4,000 naira. I think shipping cost for other states is around 1.5. Then for the program in April, it's $35, and transfer fee also is $3. I think $38. But you can buy in bulk for your team. It's very good. I'm the second person in terms of sales of ticket now, but it's a privilege also to be on that level, international level sharing. I will be talking on how to build international team, and that's the topic I will be talking on um, in April. So get your ticket. If you want tickets, I will send you the link.
Please.
The boss lady Joyce.
Yes,
I'll
please.
send you the link so that you can share it with everyone who
Thank
want the
you.
ticket, because there's a link attached to each
Each speaker.
individually. So
Okay.
I will send the link to you.
Okay, please share the link so I can share with my team so we can come, listen and learn. And I love this slide, this picture of you. That's why I put it back up. The greatest project you've worked on in the past 12 years in network marketing is you. You're your biggest, best investment. I love that. I just wanted to bring up this picture. My system crashed. If not, I would have had the picture of the April event where you have international speakers, global leaders in the industry, and you're right there alongside them. I'm so proud. I feel like I'm a personal friend. I'm so really, really proud of you, Mr. Tamboul. Well done for all you're doing for the industry across Africa and the entire world. Well done. Back to you, Mr. And Disrupt. I can't wait to get my hands on it. For those who are still asking, you should say more. Well, he's written it in that book. Just pick up a copy because a lot of people are saying they wanted to hear more. We cannot cover more everything in just an hour to 2 hours. It's impossible. So the best thing is read this book. I'm going to be getting a copy. Once it's on Amazon, I'll get my copy and I'll start to read so I can unpick it. This is just to give you a snippet, an idea of what his journey has been like for 2.5 years. Pastor Sidney?
Yeah, I just wanted to thank you so much you brought so much value to our audience and to us. We're so excited and we're privileged to have you. I just wanted to, this is so important that you've said a lot, but there might be people here, and I know there are a lot of them here who are who are invited here, who don't know language. And they are wondering, okay, what's this? What's the doorway to these wonderful opportunities and to earning so much? Can you please just in short sentence, introduce Longreach, who they are, and also let the people know, just let them know why they should partner with Longreach in particular. And I want to also know, I know in your journey, you've used several products, want to know your three most exciting products, let me put it like that. Three
Before
most
we
exciting products.
Before Charles, Mr. Charles, before you answer, I just want people, if you're getting value from this interview, because the comments, I can't even cope with the speed of the comments. Just put some 111 on Zoom, and if you're on Facebook watching this on replay or live, put 222. And want to see some emojis, I can see the chat box exploding. Let Mr. Charles know that you're getting value, you're inspired by his story and his journey. I certainly am. So back to you, Mr. Charles. Who is this amazing business partner of yours and mine and Pastor Sydney's that has completely transformed your life? What's about language and how can people get on board? Business partner of yours and mine and Pastor Sydney's that has completely transformed your life. What's about language? Mr. Charles is checking out his Facebook, so he'll be back with us in a minute. Lots of comments on Facebook, and network has kicked him out while Charles is coming. Okay, he's back.
So Longreach is a business all the way from China. They were into they are a manufacturing company, not they were. Longreach is a manufacturing company. They manufacture companies with they manufacture products with great companies all over the world. You can see the brands we manufacture products. I used to talk about it, but when I got to China, I bought products from Longreach. That was a product from Adidas, manufactured by Longreach. Product from Unilever, GSK. I tell people were asking me, when people ask me, are you sure how solid is this company? I said, look, all these companies you're seeing here, GSK, Tesco, Unilever, Walmart, Mark and Spencer, are they solid? Tell me, yes, it's a solid company. Can you do business with them? Say, yes, I can do business with them. So if they can do business with Longreach, how much more you? What's your what? For those who want to feel all right, what's your what? So if your brand is not up to their brand, if your what is not up to their brand, well, that means you can do business with Longreach. Longreach has over 2,000 products. Some of them are not in Nigeria yet. Did you know that Longreach has series of wines? I bought some wine with roots.
Wow.
Some roots, ginger roots inside when I got to China. And Longreach has brands of toothpaste. Even we just have only 2 brands in Nigeria. Longreach has brands of toothpaste. This spaghetti. Longreach has his own spaghetti in
Really?
China. We don't even have it here. We don't have. Longreach has his own biscuit. so some of the products that are not in Nigeria, that's what I'm mentioning. Longreach has so many amazing products that we don't have in Nigeria yet. I know every household will very soon will be having Longreach product because of our manufacturing plant. So when it comes to healthcare products, daily cosmetic, household products, skincare, health machinery, Longreach has these products. The thing is that some of us are already using these products in our home. You use product from other companies. you must brush your teeth, you take your bath. For the women, there's no way you will not use sanitary napkin. And for the men, in case you don't want to you don't want to do this short one, you want to do a longer one with the women, we have supplements for you. In case you're having fertility, someone is having fertility issue, there are supplements for fertility. You know, there's shampoo, there's so many things you are using from this other company, you're not making money. But with long reach, when you use our product, when you switch your brand to our brand, and you tell your friends and family members about our products every week, as long as you are doing that activity, you are inviting people to come look at our product and the compensation plan the company pays you every week. The money sometimes will not be big at the beginning because there is always a process to every business. Some of us here, we want to even start up our own business outside Long Reach. You want to own a shop, you want to have your own, you want to buy things in the shop. After spending 2-3 million in the shop, sometimes you will be patient to wait until you get customers, until people will be coming to your shop to buy products. Then sometimes they don't even come to your shop and you start making money. Sometimes you have to wait. In short, you have to wait for 3 to 5 years for you to start making profits. That is traditional business. But in our business, you don't even need to wait for 3 to 5 years. You don't need a shop. Everything is taken care of. You don't need to hire anyone. Just come in, buy the product, use the product, share the experience with others. Once they join you, you start making money. And there are different entry levels. So ask for the catalog of the product so that you can get more of the product. The catalog is very important. Get the catalog because of time. You get the catalog. Then the entry level, we have different entry level from different countries. You can see that of Nigeria, you have to see that of UK, and you see that of US here. Get back to the person who invited you to get details of this entry level. Whatever entry level you come, if you come in as a VIP, you earn 12% weekly performance bonus, then 1% global sales bonus. The 1% is taken aside and shared among all VIPs. So if you're not an active VIP member, you don't earn 1%, please. For those who are asking, if I just put in the money, will I be earning money? Then you earn 12% as a platinum member, you earn 10% as a gold member, you earn 8% as a Q Silver and Q Silver member. The percentage earning is based on performance. No performance, no money. No PV, no money. PV is blood here. PV is money. PV is poverty vanish.
Poverty vanish. I have to remember that. Poverty vanish.
Thank you so much, Mr. Niles. Thank you so much, 2SD. I wanted to piggyback on that. We wanted to know, I know there are a lot of products. You just mentioned the fact that even if we have 2,000 in Nigeria, we have, like here in the US, we have about 14 that have been approved by the FDA. And I know there are, products also in the UK. Different markets have their products that are in the market. But for you particularly, your success story, what are the 3 products that have really resonated with you? Your 3 favorite products? Can you please?
I had an accident, so my 3 products. One is the Atro first. I don't play with the Atro. I work a lot, so I do a lot of activity a lot, so I need the Atro to keep me going. Then I use the berry oil, berry oil for my eye, for my skin, kidney, to keep me going at the same time. Then this toothpaste, the toothpaste, that's a good mind, So those are the 3 products: the toothpaste, the berry oil, and the Hatcho.
You mentioned 2 of mine: the berry oil, the toothpaste, the brown and the green tea.
If you want to, there's no in my house. We use almost all the products. The hand wash, the hand sanitizer now. Anything, if Long Reach is coming out with anything that I'm using other companies' products in my house, I just switch it immediately. Hey, this company, you're not paying me, get out. So I have granite here now. If Longreach is producing granite today, I will not buy granite from us. So
I like your style, 2SD. That's awesome. It's just over to you.
I'm going to turn the question back to you, Pastor Cindy. Which are your 3 favorite products?
Mine. You know, I have a testimony with the toothpaste. I had a situation with my teeth, and I had the procedure to be done, almost $4,000 something, confirmed dates, everything. You know, in America, everything is credit. They're giving me a credit of 7,000 because they know that they want to clean, they wanted to shave my head off and shave anything that was shaveable. But just before, I just kept delaying it. I said, okay, delaying it because I looked at that photo. That's a car. As I looked at that photo, I was looking at the car, even if it's a second new car. I said, man. So I just want procedure. And thank God for Florence, my upline and Finder. They brought the opportunity. I like the way the 2SD said it, that he didn't understand everything. But I use social capital. You know, Ephraim is my cousin. We grew up together, grew up in the same home together. So, and I know that Florence are they're gentle people. They're straightforward, hardworking people. I've been burnt before in network marketing, but I didn't let that be a problem to me. I said, if Ephraim and Florence are doing network marketing, there's something in that place. And I signed up. And so that's just the background. So number one, the toothpaste, 3-4 days. I use toothpaste till today. That's from May of last year. No problem. I still need to feel the teeth. I still need to do everything. But I can wait. If I'm healthy and everything and there's no issue, I'm not in pain, that's okay. We can do procedure later. So number one, I told you of my daughter's testimony. My daughter has this cyst. She's just 15, my only daughter. And we've been going, she couldn't go to school because in America right now with the pandemic, we have 3 options of school. Option 1 is physical school. Option 2 is virtual school and physical school. Parents can choose. Option 3 is virtual. You do it online. We chose option 1. But when she started having that pain with the cyst thing at 15, she couldn't go to school. In fact, she couldn't do the school well at home. It was very worrisome to me. I've been praying about it. And my sister just told me, said, okay, one of these product things we're doing that they said, the panty liners can help. And I didn't think of it. My sister called me. She's a Diamond 4 leader from Nigeria, my younger sister. She called me Kate. And so I called my wife and said, look, this is my wife. I'm a stockist now. I went and brought panty liner. I mean, if panty liner is the issue, let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
3-4 days, pain was gone. It's what we call when we're growing up, America Wonder. So even if I don't use Python personally, that's my favorite. It has become my daughter is precious to me now. By fire, by force.
The only daughter, American Wonder.
So then I use the bamboo soap. That's what I use at home, and the body wash. And let me just add one more. My alkaline cup. That one is there. In fact, I use
the cup.
Yes.
That's a cup. Mine is there.
So those are my products, man.
Amazing. Thank you so much. I love your testimony. You told me about 3 days ago, I think it was, when we had that chat on Wednesday, and I was like, wow, you hear it, but when you know somebody personally that has a testimony, it's different from when you hear it from other people that you don't know personally. So I was in awe, and I also had another postdoc testimony this day from the bamboo soap. So we have amazing products. So just choose anyone you want to try. It could be the Atro, it could be the toothpaste, it could be the berry oil. I personally, the berry oil is like my top one. I love the toothpaste because I also have a testimony with the toothpaste. It sorted out my toothache, bleeding gums, and of course I love the brown tea and the green tea. I mix them together to drink, so that's 2 in 1 for me. The green tea and the brown tea is a must-have for me every single day. Sorted out my constipation and chronic issues with stomach and all of that. The snake oil, in fact, that one is like gold dust. You can never get hold of the snake oil. Too many amazing products. I know Mr. Charles has to rush off because he's got his mentoring class, so I think I'm probably just going to go maybe to the last question, which is to wrap it up. And then, what are the advantages of becoming a stockist? Because I know you are a stockist in Asaba, Delta State, where you live. And all the star directors I know personally, I don't know all of them, but the ones I know all of them are also stockists. Is there any peculiar advantages to the business of becoming a stockist? And I, in the UK, I'm also a baby stockist. Let's put it that way. So are there any advantages?
is there anything like a baby stockist?
A stockist that is not yet operational.
Okay, stockies uh, is another part of our business. In Long Reach, nothing is losing. You don't lose anything. And so if you are a stockist, you earn 6% from the stock people are coming to pick up from your center. As a senior stockist, then junior stockist, you earn 4%. Then we have regional stockists, we have super stockists and the rest, those who want to take care of a particular country and those who want to take care of a particular state. A country is super stockist. Regional has to do with a state. Then when you now come to the country where you have cities and
I think his internet froze just for a minute, and he'll be back soon. Joyce, you want to pick it up, or you want me to? You're on mute, Joyce. You're on mute.
You can pick it up, sir. You are a stockist.
I mean, it's just been exciting. You know, I don't know if I know everybody, because I know our leaders are hungry. I know everybody who came on this, who take time to come on this call, they are hungry. It's amazing. And for me, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? I use products that are fantastic, that are qualitative, products that work like miracle. And I guess because the reason why they work is because of the research put into the products. You know, for those who are joining for the first time, you know, Long Reach has about 8 research centers all around the world, scattered around France, the USA, and some other countries. The last one is being built in Nigeria in the Ibejuleki free trade zone area. So they take the philosophy behind their products is that they are moving people from chemicals, synthetic to natural and organic products. That's why there's so much research into them. That's why you see that all the products, most of them, I know there's people who have testimonies from other products. So what I'm saying is that you get the opportunity to use products that are fantastic, that provide wellness for you, especially in this time of the pandemic. Then number 2, the financial benefits it's mind-blowing. For the benefit, for one effort, you have the benefit of 4 or 5 bonuses for one effort. Within 11 months, our 2SD, host became a star director. But in 2 months, he was already a Diamond 5. He had already qualified for trips. So it's not my team lead, who's Joyce. Joyce is my team lead in the Wealth platform. I'm so glad to have met you and to be on this wonderful platform. My team lead has qualified for a £16,000 car fund. And you would think, okay, oh, maybe because she's a team lead. No, she started and she qualified first for the 8,000. So gradually. When I met you, you're not qualified for those states.
No.
So you were building. When I met you, you're not qualified. I have qualified for a $3,500 car fund, as I am right now. My lead over me, Florence, has qualified for the same amount. So it's not about who's on top, who's down. It's the work you put in, the focus on the work. So all I'm trying to tell people while our guest is still trying to come is that opportunity and time does not wait for anybody. You know, there's sunshine now. Why I mean there's sunshine? If you have life, there's sunshine. Any day you wake up, you are alive, there's opportunity. Irrespective of what you're going through right now, make this a priority. That's what I'm trying. I want to land it there. Make it a priority. You came on this call, you didn't come by mistake. It's a no-brainer. You use products. You still use products if you don't use Long Reach. You don't get paid for using those products. Long Reach will pay you. Long Reach will offer you a trip to go to either Dubai. In 2-3 months, I know you have 2 double slots for Dubai.
Yes, I have double slots for Dubai. Myself and my helper, we are going to Dubai.
Long will give you that. Long Reach will give you cash awards. Long will give you a car award, apart from any weekly. Yeah. There's a lady who came to my office today who was on the call last week. She came to office just so I could she was interested. So I just, before this thing, and I just opened my alert and showed her. I said, I just started in May. I am in a lot of professions, you say I'm a newbie. I started in May. And it's not there's nothing, I'm a pastor, so I have to be very careful what I introduce to people. What I won't use, I can't introduce, but I'm so confident about the long reach opportunity that if you are on this call and you are male or you are female, this is the opportunity for you. If you put in the time and some effort, you will start succeeding gradually and you will succeed abundantly. Just let me let you.
Absolutely. No, Pastor Sydney, I felt like, you're on a roll. I love everything you said. Thank you so much for landing it nicely. I know that network was disturbing our star director, but thank you so much because you've just summarized everything we've been trying to say in the last couple of hours, really. And I just want to, stay on this slide just to read out some of the achievements in just over 2 years from Mr. Charles. He's the founder of the Global Bosses Network, as we've told you, the star director in 11 months, star director 2 in 20 months, Tanzania and Dubai trips 2 slots, and each slot is, roughly about $1 million if it's to like a European country. China trip 4 slots, 6 million car in 2018, 25 million car fund for the family in 2019, 25 million house fund for the SD, which he pays back, but the others are all cash for himself and his family. A 7-figure earner weekly, bought 2 properties of 9 flats in the period of COVID-19 in 2020. That was just a year after, in 2020, that's just a year plus after he started. He's the inventor of the show Meet Your Success Partner, and in less than 2 years, he's earned over $500,000 in just over in less than 2 years. It says less than 2 years, he's earned over 500,000. That's $500,000 from his long reach business. He's a Malaysia double trip qualifier and also the Greece trip qualifier. So that's Mr. Charles's story. What will yours be at the end of this year? So say yes, get started. It's not onerous at all. Next steps, you've seen all the pictures and all. I know that's the car, some of the car. And I love this quote you said, if you don't get your mindset right, nothing works, even in the best business. So it's about you, the mindset that you have. We have an amazing platform. Join the web platform today and you'll never have cause to regret it because we're a bunch of professional people working together to achieve a common goal and objective. We've had lots of questions and I know Mr. Charles has to dash off. So you were saying about the stockists and we'll end there. You can leave us and I will just summarize with the next steps because I know you have to drop out now. We've taken a lot of your time. I don't want to take it for granted at all.
So stockists is another part of our business, and if you want to come in as a stockist, you invest as much as depending on what country you are. If you're in Nigeria, it's around 8.5 million for the senior stockists, 8.5 million. People invest as much as 100 million, 200 million, depending on how capable you are. And so it's your money, whatever money you are putting in, the company gives you products for your money. Then distributors from the company come to your center to pick up products. The reason sometimes it's very important for you to have products come in big because people are attracted to where the center that has products. And so you can't compare someone who come in with a 3.5 million or 8 million to someone who came in with 50 to 100 million. There's always a difference because the person who came in with 100 million will have products. So more products you have, more money for you as a stockist. So that is the beauty. And if you have a stockist and you are building your network, it moves faster when you are building your network because you now have products to give to your team members immediately. You're not waiting for any stockist to send them products. That's the beauty you have as a stockist. Although it has its own challenges, but there's no business that doesn't have a challenge. There's no business. There's nothing. If you run to any other place, you come back and realize that where you are is even okay. So just be committed to what you're doing. With time, you will have results in your business.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Charles. Any last words before you leave us and go on to your next meeting? Thank you so much. It's been too hot, too hot to handle.
like the quote you just mentioned, and I would love to live with that. Nothing works except you work. No matter the business you join, no matter where you are, if you don't do the work, there's nothing that will work. So work. If you don't have the right mindset, if you don't have the work mindset, in short, nothing works. You are busy. You are a professional where you are. or you saw the need for you to do this business. You didn't fold your hand and feel because you're a professional. And then now I have to talk to people. I cannot be doing presentation. I can't follow up. How can people be talking to me as much as I am? People will just be talking to me anyhow. In this business, who are they? Who are they will not pay your bills? What kind of people they are will not pay your bills? You know where you're going, so you should not be disturbed about who they are, who refuse to join you. Just go all out, do the activity. People will tell you no. But remember, you're looking for the yeses, not the no. Forget about the no and go look for the yeses. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Charles. What an explosive interview. Wow, wow, wow. We don't want it to end, but I know your time is precious. And the 2 hours you've given to us this evening, pretty exciting. I'm going to go back and watch the replay because it feels like there's so many nuggets that you dropped. Thank you so much. Amazing. Pastor Sydney, if you want to
thank you, thank you, sir. So privileged. I every day I watch you. I try to come for the global bosses interviews you do from time to time. You do from the very, very nuggets. I get to interview you myself. I just started in May. It just shows that any newbie can go anywhere. That's something we can become who we want to become if we focus. And we're just coming right behind you. And I know overtaking is allowed, but at least let's just come right behind you first, sir. I'm just telling you, sir, that we are coming. We're hungry.
He's coming to get you, whether you're
ready or not. We want more men. We want more men. The women are oppressing us here. We want more men.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready, sir. We're ready. And we thank God for the fact that you have gone ahead. We are also coming. I want to thank you for your time. We don't take it for granted. I know you're seasoned. I know you've paid your price, and I know you are well sought after. Your time is valuable. But one good thing you've done is that there are people here who are potential star directors listening who have not even joined the business. So your time has been well spent. So thank you so much for your time, sir. I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you, Ezri Charles, one of my favorite leaders. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you.
More and more. I cannot wait to celebrate your Star Director 3. I know it's around the corner, giving your record. Thank you so much. And please, my warmest regards to Omo Tams and your lovely daughters. Thank you so much. So you waiting to get on board, all you need to do is pick up a catalog from your friend, your family member, anybody who invited you to this call. Just go back to them. They'll give you the catalog, choose a few products for yourself and your family, and that's how you get on board. And we work with you to build your amazing business. You've heard it all today. I don't think there's anything more to say other than to say thanks for spending your time with us. And I hope you have the fantastic rest of the weekend. Pastor Sydney, you were amazing. We're going after the Charles's record. Let's go. I know people are on mute, so they can't say anything. I'm going to try and just unmute everyone. So thank you all. Have a fantastic weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Pastor Sydney. It was amazing. Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you all.
Thank you.